Hello, Aquarius. What is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. This is Astral, our little Maine Coon kitten. She's 9 weeks old currently. Pedigreed and registered. We love her. She's the sweetest little bean. She just came up to cuddle. So I figured she'd be part of your introduction. Happy birthday to all the Aquariuses out there. It is definitely your glow up season. Things look really good for you. Now the thing is you guys are on this energy of waiting for some sort of specific result right now there with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and it hasn't come through. And Spirit's asking you hey, release your attachment to an outcome. All right, you are putting in the hard work and you are going to see results. Again, you're in your glow up season, right? So during the season is when you're going to start seeing all of the results here, and it is starting during your birthday time, but again, I am feeling this energy of difficulty in the beginning. You're so stinking cute. Where it's there's doubts or fears or awkwardness because you're becoming stronger, you are becoming more vulnerable, you might be starting something new where you're inexperienced. Maybe you just started going to the gym, for example, and you're I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, You're gonna build that confidence though, and I definitely see you doing that. We do have glow up showing up here. There's something here about your maturity. This glow up isn't just external, it's internal as well. It's your maturity. It's the way that you're not who you used to be anymore. Who you used to be, and there was a lot of different lies that you believed about yourself, or energies that you believed about yourself, limitations that you might have put on yourself, but you're changing and you're outgrowing them. And oh, now my other cat is going up too. Hello, this is Mars. Cats might be significant, okay? All my cats just want to be with me right now, I guess. Okay, hello. So Mars and Astral are best friends. I'm going to get a male Maine Coon too, and I'm going to name him Ether. So we'll have Astral and Ether. But yes, okay. Anyways, there's something here about future plans as well. You're putting in the work, okay? Things are in motion. It's take some time off if necessary. If you've been pushing yourself too hard, or you're trying to push for a specific outcome, it's either taking time off or detaching from this energy just a little bit, okay? You guys actually got a song. Give me just a moment. I texted it to myself. I work on 2 different phones. Cats are all around your area. Yeah. I love cats. I've always wanted a Maine Coon, but they're just so expensive. So I just bit the bullet. It was one of those days, but I'm glad that I did. Anyways, I got this song by Joyner Lucas and J. Cole. It's Your Heart, and you say that you hate me and we're not involved yet, but you still checking on me trying to find info. I know I broke your heart, huh? You knew I was a fuckboy from the start, huh? Okay. Should have listened to your head when you had thoughts, huh? That's what you thought, huh? I left you scarred, huh? You'll never be the same. Put that on God, huh? So basically, that entire song is just talking about how somebody's blaming the other person for a broken heart instead of taking responsibility. You love that song? Awesome. I love that. I'm glad that's coming up then for you. Somebody here is just, wanting to blame you instead of taking responsibility. And I feel Aquarius, you're in this energy where you're I'm open to new things. And, I know that didn't work out. You might even be open to new friendships, going out with new people. I do see things starting out on a friend level though. It's not you're jumping into one relationship to the next. That's not what I'm seeing here. Some of you guys could be experiencing that as well, where it's you want to blame everybody for breaking your heart instead of taking responsibility. Always flip it and reverse it, whatever it may be for you. I do see you guys being on the correct path right now though, and needing to tap into inspiration and more fun, and not taking life so seriously at this moment, okay? So let's go ahead and shuffle live and see what we've got here. But some of you guys are going to have a better, I don't know why I'm getting this, but you're tapping into, and this is going to happen definitely over the next 6 months. So when it comes to your body transformation, but it's you're finally getting your dream body, what you have been working for. Happy early birthday, Debbie. Happy birthday to all the Aquarians out there. But my sister's an Aquarius too, so if you're watching, happy birthday, love you. It's not her birthday right now, but yeah, anyways, it's coming up here. All right, messages please. What do we have? Messages please for Aquarius. Yeah, stay disciplined in your own personal transformation when it comes to, again, your body, your physical appearance. You're gonna look better than you did like in high school. Like there's just something here where it's like you're more mature now. I don't know. It's not just your physical. It's spiritual. It's intangible beauty. I'm hearing. Okay. Whatever that alludes to for you. Messages please for Aquarius. Okay. We have the arousing. Ooh. There's a dramatic shift happening in your life and things are gradually developing. You're becoming not just inspiring but unpredictable. I actually got this in Capricorn reading too, so that could be significant. Well, not exactly that, but I said something similar. But that could be significant to you. Perhaps you have Capricorn in your chart. You don't have to. But I do see needing to be adaptable as this unfolds for you. There's some sort of like time-honored approach during this development. There's some sort of truths that are coming out as well. I am going to pause there. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus energy could be involving a Taurus. Okay. Show me what we have. You could have Taurus in your chart. I am hearing Taurus rising, so you could be like a Taurus rising or something. Messages please for this. The Tower card in the reverse. Shut up. Okay. Oh my gosh. Shut up. Yeah. So it's like, don't think I'm telling you like worst case. And it's not. This is like a rebuild. This is part of the globe, the development here. And again, the globe is spiritual as well as physical, as well as like financial. It's just in every area of your life is finally developing and glowing as it should be here. Spirit is asking you to nurture yourself through this though, because it does seem to bring up some sort of like anxiety or fear of like, okay, but what if this happens? What if that happens? You know, don't jump to worst case scenario thinking. It's nothing like that. No, it's very positive. You have the Lovers card, Gemini energy, Scorpio energy, and Aries energy showing up here, okay? So this could be a development in communication or some sort of truth being communicated to you as well. That could be like, what the heck? I would have never seen that coming, you know? Or you might be sharing some sort of truth and people are like, I would have never guessed Aquarius was into that or good at that or whatever it is, right? It's just something, some sort of passion, some sort of excitement that's being shared that's going to not just be inspiring, but a shock to other people or a shock to you when it comes out, okay? So nothing bad. It's really positive energy. It's transformative energy. You also have the butterfly here. That's actually, is that a butterfly? Is that a moth? I can't tell. You decide. I don't know. But yeah, it's coming in here. There's a dramatic power shift where things are just going to start landing in your favor, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here for general messages. Okay, we have payday, lessons learned, and hustle mode. You have energetic vampire, butterfly, okay, and trust the signs. Overall energy, self-care Sunday. Okay, this is where it's, again, you're taking care of yourself. You're prioritizing rest. You're recharging emotionally. You're pampering yourself. You're recognizing that you matter. It's not, and it's like, this could be something where Aquarius, like, people are recognizing that it's good to prioritize yourself. It's important to prioritize yourself. And a lot of people are so programmed to prioritize other people and, you know, people do all these different things, right? But it's like you're showing them that by prioritizing yourself, you have more energy for what matters. And you can pour more of yourself into a situation. I do feel like there is some sort of toxic influence that you do need to protect your energy in regards to. When I say protect your energy, I'm just saying keeping up with your spiritual hygiene. It's nothing like, oh my gosh, you're being attacked, and no fear mongering here. It's just keeping up with your spiritual hygiene. If you feel like lighting some candles, incense, putting salt in your bath, things like that, that's all going to be, you know, intuitively led, like you're following the right path here. The lesson was learned here. Okay, we have a lesson in communication, Gemini energy, a lesson in love. Some of you guys learned a lesson in love, like you're no longer giving yourself to toxic relationships, and that's where that Joyner Lucas and I forget, J. Cole song came from. That's J. Cole, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, Joyner Lucas and J. Cole, Your Heart. That's why that song could be like playing right now, you know, where it's just like, okay, yeah, if you want to paint me the villain, I'll be the villain, baby. You know, it's that type of energy of I know myself too well, right? And so because of that, you stop thinking. Yeah, you stop thinking negatively. You have the shadow side in the reverse, and it's not that you're ignoring your shadow, nothing like that. It's just like you're not feeding into these negative energies anymore. You're not feeding into things that drain you anymore. If they don't inspire you, you don't want it around. You're just not overthinking it either. You're like, I said what I said, okay? You're prioritizing like rest. You're prioritizing your peace. Four of Swords, prioritizing your peace, all right? And he drops his new album 2/6. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I will definitely be checking it out. All right, tell me about energy vampires. We have the Sun card, all right, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. It's more obvious to you now. It's like you're listening to your mind, your body, and your spirit. You're not ignoring these things. You're not ignoring the hints, the intuitive nudges. You're more centered in yourself, and the path is very much so clear for you to proceed forward. There's a lot of healing here happening within your energy, and you have revoked access to individuals or situations that could potentially like drain it. Like, you know, when it's time to go lay down in your room, cuddle up with a nice book, take a nice bath, listen to some music and whatever, right? Be in your own energy. And then you also know when it's the right time for you to kind of be out in the world and share your energy and share your light. The Hangman here, you have this like higher perspective of situations. You're very, very I'm hearing intellectually like led. Like there might be something that you've recently learned that you are applying as well, that you it's very wise of you to do. It's not necessarily intellectual. It's like wise of you to do and follow through with, but you would have to, yeah. I mean, not everyone's going to believe in it though. I don't know why I'm getting that. Anyways, you're very disciplined, okay? You're very focused right now. You can be researching something as well and just taking leadership in your life to create the change that you want to see, to bring more passion, more excitement into your life. Tell me about trust the signs and follow the guidance here. The universe is speaking clearly to you, so follow your intuition. I mean, like, you're receiving all the, yeah, this is you. I literally just said doing the research here. Page of Swords is, you know, she, doesn't matter. The person on the card, they research, they look into things, you know, they don't make impulsive decisions, and that's what I see you really doing. So there could be something that you are like learning, researching, looking into, finding out as well. And Ten of Pentacles, beautiful. Okay, for the long term, like for the highest good of all. I definitely see this as part of like your purpose. Some of you guys could also be like in school. I know this isn't the Hierophant or anything like that, but this could be like you being in school, or somebody here is researching your lineage, your DNA, your background, where you came from, your roots, your ancestry. You're researching your roots and your ancestry. Someone here, you're actually looking into like what type of dog you want to get or animal you want to get, like what is the right one for you. For whatever reason, I know there's a golden retriever on here, but I feel like you need a farm dog or like a working dog in some sort of way. Something more high energy. Perhaps it's just a golden retriever, okay? Somebody here might be very much so connected to Norse mythology. So Odin, Freya, anything like that. Okay. Oh, you lost your dog, Jessica. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Norse mythology, so connecting more so into those roots as well is going to be very prominent during this time right now. Odin is fierce. Okay, when I was first getting like, I didn't even know that he was trying to work with me. This was years ago though, but yeah, he made me cry one time. He's just not, he's very, yeah, he's cool. He's cool. But he's very fierce is the word that I will choose selectively here. But yeah, it could be like Odin or fucking Thor. I don't know. Any of those things, okay? There might be an heirloom that's being passed down or something like you might be creating a family heirloom. You might inherit a family heirloom. And I don't think that you're inheriting this like from loss necessarily. This could also just be like wisdom that's coming through from like an ancestor. But it feels like something that where it's like, oh, your grandma who's still alive is like passing down something to you, precious jewel or something like that. It could be precious wisdom, like anything of that sort. Okay. So that can all play a significant role as well. Messages, please, for Self-Care Sunday. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. When you feel like things aren't going right, baby, get it tight. No, I'm just kidding. Genuinely, take care of yourself. If things don't feel like they're moving for you, go ahead and do what you feel is necessary. A nice spiritual cleanse. This could be, you know, even doing like a road opener or, you know, unblocking yourself in whatever way that it feels like. Okay, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. If you're not feeling good, like I see you needing to really get up, get ready, do your makeup, get dressed, go out, go to the gym, do something for yourself to make yourself feel good, because if you sit in that energy, you're going to stay in that energy, and Spirit doesn't want that. Okay, somebody here, like, I no judgment, okay? Yo, if you knew me, you know I'm not judging, but I just feel like this is your guides for you. This is not anything that, like, for me, baby, I do not get ready ever. I like put on a little bit of, you know, fake eyelashes and lipstick for, you know, YouTube. But I don't get ready unless I leave my house. Like, I'm going out. So no judgment, but I just feel like for you, you do get ready a lot more, and you've been like in just baggy t-shirts and like your hair in a bun and just not really taking care of yourself like you normally do. And taking care of yourself makes you feel good. So I think that some of you guys need to start doing more of what makes you feel good. Also, somebody here, you're not eating well. You need to increase your food intake. I feel like you haven't had much of an appetite. And you're going to start having health issues because of it. You need to start, taking your vitamins, eating healthy, eating your vitamins, right? Eating your food. So be careful of that. Or if you've been drinking a lot, be careful of that. That is a warning. Like, Spirit's telling you, like, hey, it's time to slow down. Like, let's stop drinking or over consuming something. It can always be like one spectrum or the other. So take it as it resonates for you. Okay. That could be the leading cause in like some sort of sadness or depression, smoking too much, drinking too much, just like anything, again, an indulgence or whatever that may be for you. So that's what I've got for general messages. Okay, but follow the signs. Follow the signs. We have crossroads showing up here. Yeah, so when you guys need to do a road opener. Someone here needs to do a road opener. Okay. And of course, do things in accordance to your belief system, your culture, etc. Make sure that you are working with what works for you. Like in Italian culture, it translates to road opener, but it's not road opener in Italian. It's like opening of the roads, like kind of backwards, you know. You know how different cultural languages, barriers, etc. So do it as necessary for you. But I do see you guys going through a status upgrade here. Okay. Be careful of like clickbait things as well, or okay, things that are harvesting your data. Things that are harvesting your data. I do know that TikTok just went through a new update, so whatever that alludes to for whoever. All right, messages, please. Messages for Aquarius. Some of you guys could work online, so yeah, harvesting data. Okay, so be mindful of that. Somebody could be trying to like break into your account or do something to your account in some sort of way. Messages, please. Thank you. Yeah, abuse of power. Interesting that I was like intuitively picking that up. Okay, interview, callback, and audition. And then we have Buddha. You have two more though too. Nice. Passive income and love life. Okay, overall you have imposter syndrome though. Baby, you're not an imposter. There's people out there doing more with less. Less wisdom, less knowledge, less of everything here. Don't stop yourself, okay, from moving up. It's almost like, you know, always making the excuse, oh, I'm not ready. I need this, I need that. So for example, like before getting on YouTube, like I was like, oh, I'll get on YouTube once I have a professional camera. I bought 2 professional cameras. I don't use any of them. I use 2 different iPhones. Like I have a personal iPhone and then I've got a work iPhone. Okay. I use iPhones. Like I just, yeah, I don't know. So it's like, it's so easy to make excuses or justify things for ourselves of like, I need this before I could do this. I need that before I can do this. You don't. I promise you. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and clarify these things here. So there might be somebody here who made you feel like lesser than, or made you feel like you weren't ready for something. Okay. Somebody who tried to abuse their power in some type of way. Hi, baby. Would you like to say hi again since you came up here? Show everybody how floof you are. She's like, no, I just want to get into your cards and stuff, Mom. Yes. Oh my God, you're so cute. Okay. Show what we have here. Abuse of power. Okay, Page of Swords. Yeah, and they're watching you. They're watching you to see if like you overcome something or if something worked against you in some sort of way. Ace of Cups, and they just see you happy. They see you resolved. It could be a Scorpio specifically. It does not have to be. You could have Scorpio in your chart, of course, right? But they see the way that you transform something and how it's not impacting you. 5 of Wands in the reverse, because the thing is the thing that gets you down is not the thing. It's not traditional, right? Like just going with basic shit. They could just be like, oh, you're not a good writer. You know what I mean? You're trying to be an author, right? And it's just like, that doesn't really impact you because you're like, I don't write for approval. I write because this is where I'm creatively led. Like, this is what I'm led to do. And so, you know, a lot of people try to hit you where it hurts because they require approval, but you don't. Okay. So I definitely see you not overcoming necessarily, but like not being impacted by some obstacles here because you're more rebellious. You rebel against society's standards and you rebel against tradition, and that is Aquarian energy. You don't require approval like other people do. You don't do things for performance or applause. You do them because you genuinely feel guided to do them or you like what you're doing. Tell me about interview, callback, and audition. What is this? 10 of Penties again. All right, babies. Yeah, there's something here. You could be signing some sort of significant contract. I would keep it on the low. Keep it on a hush hush, okay, until you're ready to share or you're feeling more confident in like what you're doing. That way external energies can't throw off what's happening for you. But I do see you guys getting some sort of role, part, okay? New career, new job, whatever it may be. I do see a position being offered too, so congratulations for those of you guys that were looking for something new, or like you're an artist, you're getting a contract, you're a tattoo artist, you're finding your place, you are an author, you're getting published, and however that turns out for you, like whatever creative energy, right? Or again, an interview is an interview, right? Like a job interview. So there could be something that you're getting the part, you're getting the position, okay? Future energy, we have things are definitely going to be about more than money right now for you. I definitely see you being very divinely guided on your path here. And it's important to follow what feels good to you right now. The Fool card here, Aries and Aquarius energy. The King of Cups. Yeah, see, and you're like getting in your head, or you're letting somebody here get in your head. And you're not trusting yourself. Thank you, baby. King of Swords in reverse, thinking negatively. Aquarius, that is you. That is Aquarian energy, the King of Swords there. For some of you guys, you're letting like your love life impact your finances in some sort of way. Or somebody's like negativity impact your finances. Okay. Somebody here may have a tendency to, you know, it's like, oh, I'm going to do this so that my partner can pursue what they love. And then you carry things financially, and then shit goes downhill with a relationship, right? You already sacrificed enough. Like, I don't really believe in sacrificing so that your partner can do something that they love. I believe that you guys can both go after what you guys individually love. So be mindful of that, because I see there's some sort of like regret around that of like, oh, I prolonged this and I can't do this anymore. I'm too old for this, whatever it may be. And that's just not the truth. So somebody here is going to be getting into something like, you might have ended a relationship, right? And that's no longer a problem anymore. You're going to start doing something that you put off originally, that you were meant to do. Yeah, the Lover's card here. And I see you, this could be singing as well. I don't know, I'm getting opera, okay, or like theater, or there's something here around that for someone out there. Okay, Seven of Cups. Yeah, you have options. Be careful about getting in your head though, all right? Especially listening to like other people. You know, other people will always project their own shortcomings. So just, who cares? Who cares what they have to say? They're not the ultimate decider. What was that movie? I don't even know. It was a comedy movie, but the guy in the movie, like, you know, he's like, you're not an actor, you know, to the other guy who's really obnoxious. I can't even remember it. I'm suck at knowing people's names. But he's like, you're not an actor. And, you know, at the very end of the movie, he got on his favorite show, and it was, like, genuinely funny, and he was a good actor, you know. So long story short here, it's like, don't let people hold you back. Like, don't listen to that. Or there's something here about sharing about that, like how, you know, possibly at one point in time, like, this is going to be your origin story. Your origin story. Okay, this is going to be your origin story of, like, you know, nobody believed in you, but you never gave up. And you shed through those limitations, okay? Because you knew that it was part of your purpose. You knew that it was exactly what is meant for you. So I love that. I think that's amazing. I feel like a lot of you guys have brilliant ideas and things that you're meant to share, not just with others. For some of you guys, you're meant to be an entrepreneur. Some of you guys are about to get a new job that you're really happy with. And then for others of you, it's just very creative work, and you get to share that creative part of you, which is beautiful. Let's go ahead and see what we've got for love life. Happy birthday again, Aquarius. Show me what we have for love life. Messages, please, for Aquarius's love life. Okay, this is a classic case of enmeshment. Empath narcissist paradigm, being charmed, being used, just putting up boundaries, or like enabling another person's behavior, ignoring red flags, not seeing the truth of a situation, and then choosing yourself at the end of the day. This is the storyline here, okay? Overall energy is stalking, watching, gaslighting, okay, things like that. This person is going to come back around, just to let you know. I feel like at this point in time, you don't know that you're done with them, but you're going to be done with them, or you're just now deciding that like you're done with this person. You're breaking free of this relationship. You don't want to continue this cycle. This person really, like, they didn't show their hand, you know? They weren't forthcoming, I'm hearing. They weren't forthcoming, or they, you know, would like omit energies. They would hold back certain things so you wouldn't be able to, yeah, they would hide certain things, exactly. The Hermit card. But there's something so deep within you, like you were able to see it, you knew it was there, okay? Tell me about the Sword and the Rose, 8 of Cups, and the Lover's card. Yeah, either you just made the decision or you're making the decision. You could be dealing with a Gemini. There could be some communication that comes in, and it's like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not doing this. Like, I don't like the way that you talk to me. I don't like any of this. It feels like somebody here plays victim in a situation, but it's a creation of their own. The Sun card in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Leo or somebody who like doesn't, thank you. They have, okay, whoever you're dealing with like refuses to see the role that they play in a situation. Like they refuse to see it. They're just unteachable. Show me this energy. 6 of Swords. And you're so ready to move on. You feel like it's very draining. You just want to focus on your healing, your growth. You know, you don't want to deal with these relationships anymore. And I don't feel like you feel the same about this person anymore. Like where there was once so much passion and excitement, it's just not there. All right. Tell me about self-indulgence. This is the future energy where it's like you're focused on yourself, your self-worth. All right. You're going through your glow up, you're healing. Yeah. Justice card. You're giving yourself justice. That's going to bring justice and balance in the situation. 3 of Wands. And it is in the near future, like definitely over the next 3 weeks, very significantly. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles, everything's going to increase. Like everything about you is going to increase and glow up in your life here. And I do feel like right now it feels unstable. Why is the 4 of Wands reversed right here? Because somebody's being really, they're not going to be happy for you. They're not going to be happy that you've gone through a glow up. They're not going to be happy to realize, like, I was the fucking problem. They're thriving now. Nobody wants to admit that. They'd rather blame you and be like, you're the problem, and be defensive. And they're like, oh, I need to fight you over this. You know, they have their mind made up too. Like, you just can't tell this person anything. It's like talking to a brick wall. It's just a waste of fucking time, and it's just more important for you to focus on yourself. So once you go through this like glow up here, this healing, and you're focusing on yourself and you know your worth, it's gonna piss somebody off, and they're gonna realize too everything that they say or try to do is just, it doesn't work on you. You're like, I don't care. Okay, go be fine. I'm the villain, baby. You know, like whatever you need me to be in this situation. Tell me about sunglasses here. Yeah, they're heavily watching you. Okay. Knight of Cups is in the reverse, but in like a petty way. Like they're being really petty. 6 of Wands. They don't want you to know, or they think that you don't know, but you do know. You know. I'm telling you. You know. They're watching, okay? Yeah, the Full card here. This could be an Aries, or another Aquarius, or Taurus energy. Queen of Pentacles. They want to see if like you're fine without them. Somebody who's younger or just like emotionally immature. Somebody who, you could have a child with this person, okay? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I don't know. They're just fucking draining, honestly. They might be talking to like some of your friends or something like that, trying to reach out for like information about you, or like mutuals if they know your family. You know, they could be like talking to your family in some sort of way. The Temperance card. There's a Sagittarius that they're specifically connected to. This could be a Virgo also. You have any of these energies in your chart. 5 of Wands, yeah, and the 7 of Swords. They're just like finding sneaky ways to stay attached to you. This is the type of person that's like, oh, we have a pet goldfish together, and then they come around with the excuses, I want to see my goldfish. You know, like this person's just messy. They're messy. They're messy. They're problematic. They want to argue. They want to fight. They don't like that you're gonna do better without them. They don't like it. Ace of Pentacles. You're going to do better. You're going to go through this like glow up because this person was draining you. They're draining your energy. It's not good. It's not healthy at all. The Grim Reaper. Yep. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Okay. All right, baby. Yeah, coffee cup. Go out, converse, you know, when you're ready here. You know, be around people that make you feel uplifted. And empowered, okay? Don't be around people that are trying to bring you down. And set a strong boundary as well of like, if my ex reaches out, like, don't give them information about me, all right? You got this, babies. All Aquarius, your reading looks good though. It really does. You have good things coming in. Remember that it's glow up season though. So the glow up isn't going to happen like overnight. Keep going. Keep persevering. Keep pushing through, okay? You're going to inspire not just yourself, but a lot of people. Harness your full potential. Yeah, it's like time to tap in. It's time to lock it down, okay? We do have stay out of judgment, ego check, and then you're surrounded by false friends. I'm telling you, you have a specific friend who is playing like third party, you know? Bird is a word. So somebody who's like telling your business, okay? Spreading it around town. Be careful of that. You'll also have, we are sending you healing. Be open to receive. Take back control in your life. And create better boundaries. Like I said, be very clear with your friends. Listen, if you communicate with my ex and you're giving them details on what's going on in my life here, we're not going to be friends anymore. And remember that boundaries are not for other people. They are for you. Boundaries are not for other people. There's so many toxic fucking love and light weirdos like to say that. Boundaries are not for other people. They're for you. Okay? So when you say that and you set that boundary of like, if you continue to allow this, I'm not going to show up, that means that you don't fucking show up. You cut them off right then and there. Done deal. Not fucking happening here. Again, that's for you. Not for them to play this little mind game with you of what can I get away with, and can I dip my toe in the water even though they told me, or can I continue poking them even though they said stop, you know? All right. You are being protected from harm though, Aquarius, and you must know that. That is your overall energy. Top of the deck here. We are pulling strings in your favor. Aquarius, that's the message that I've got for you guys. Happy birthday to all of you. Sending you so much love, but you're already surrounded by it, and you have so many blessings coming in. So keep making the right decisions, keep pushing through, and know that it's almost your time. Bye.